just feel so, like, it feels so good right now. Millennial moms be like, you're not gonna get it though. So this lotion is my stress relieving lotion, but I still feel stressed, so it's not working. Like, why would God give you peace in something he doesn't want you in? I'm aware I sound wackadoodle. I get it. You're right, you can't eat it. I'm drinking a liquid IV and it's like disgusting. It is so salty. I literally feel like they just went to like a salt cave, raked some of the salt off and put it in the packet and then labeled it liquid IV, and they were like, let's make it a different color so people think it's flavored. Like, there's like no hint of passion fruit in this liquid IV. Fight me if you want to, but it's literally just a packet of salt. I just feel so, like, it feels so good right now. I like miss our card chats. I miss them. We used to do the card chats a lot in Billy the Blazer. R.I.P. I mean, she's not like dead or anything, she's just not in my family anymore. I don't know what I was talking about, because I just think it's so cool. Like, I've never had a little camera that I like the quality of the footage. Like, I've tried GoPros multiple times because they're so small. Like, I'm an introverted person and I don't like attention on me. I know that's very shocking to some people, but it's true. So for me to like be out in public with a huge camera, I just get really self-conscious, and so that I don't vlog, but I do enjoy vlogging. I think it's really fun. And I just love editing this stuff, and I like looking back on whatever. So anyway, I just thought this was so cool when I saw it. And like, I've had a Pocket before. I had a Pocket 2. I still have it, but the quality was still giving GoPro. And this is very similar to, like, the sensor size is similar to like the Z-Wing-1 and the G7X, like the heavy hitters in the vlogging space. Where are we going with this video, with this tangent? Like, this is why I'm making a different channel, so I can just rant about camera stuff, because I just love it so much and I can literally talk about it forever. We're heading to pick up medication from the pharmacy because I was going to do that on Friday after our appointment. I took little Hassani to ear, nose, and throat specialist. He snores really bad, like really bad, and sometimes it sounds like he's like trying to catch his breath when he's sleeping, but he's always tired. That boy sleeps all the time, but he's always tired, which are key signs of sleep apnea. But aside from that, he's always congested. He breathes really loudly. I can't irritate, but he breathes very loudly, and I just, as a mom, I was just like, you know, something is not right with you. Like, are you good? I told his doctor, his new doctor, because the old doctor, she was saying, oh, just give him Flonase, blah, 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 whatever. Like, he probably just has like bad seasonal allergies, but like it wasn't helping. And so I, you know, finally got him to a specialist, and like I literally could have just took him to a specialist myself. Like, I didn't need a referral. But sometimes specialists are a little weird like that, and they're like, no, I know you don't need a referral, but like I want you to have a referral, kind of thing. So we got a referral, and I took him on Friday, and he was already like, what are they gonna do to me, Mom? And I was like, oh, they're just gonna look at you, because literally that's what I was expecting, right? So then we're like getting to the building, and on the door it's like ear, nose, throat surgery, and he's like, that says surgery, and I was like, ooh, it does, but like, you're not gonna get it. Millennial moms be like, you're not gonna get it though. So anyway, we get to the doctor, he comes in, talks to him, and he's like, okay, you know, he's looking him over, looking in his throat, looking at all the chest in his hearing, whatever. And he's like, you know, it really sounds like he has sleep apnea, which I was saying, ooh, I'm gonna ask you, don't my hands. And which I was saying, I was washing dishes before I left. And he was looking at his nose, and he said like something in his nose is like bigger, it's enlarged, which is like apparently common, I don't know, but that could be contributing to like why he's always congested, why he breathes so loudly in some of the snoring. And he said his adenoids are probably enlarged too, but he can't really see from just looking at him. And then he was like going over our options. So we had 3 options essentially. So we could do more medication. He was going to give him like a tablet and a different nasal spray. We could do a sleep study on him just to confirm that it was sleep apnea. I sound so nasally right now. Or, you know, we could just go all the way and have surgery. And the guy says surgery, and I'm like, oh crap. He's about to flip out. His eyes, they're already big, but they got so big. And he was like, what did you say? And I was like, oh crap. I was like, okay. He's like, so you know, what do you feel like you want to do? Like, you want to talk it over with Dad? I was like, you know. And I looked at little Hassani, and he was looking at me like, yeah, what do you want to do, Mom? And I was like, well, we're not going to do surgery right now. You know, I feel like we need to like take a step back first, and let's try the medication. Just, you know, make sure that he's going to take it. Like, Hassani, you have, because like this kid of mine, I don't know where he got this from because it's not for me. Every time I give this kid medicine, he literally up chunks, like immediately. Like, you say here, he, I was like, it doesn't even hit his stomach. It doesn't even hit his esophagus. He just throws up. And he's been like this for years, and it's stupid. I hate it. It's one of the worst parts of parenting. I don't like it at all, and it just makes my life so much harder because the kid's always congested and sick, and you have to give him medication. But then when you give him the medication, he just, and I'm like, ah. So I don't, it's like, it's bonkers. It's bananas. And so when he told me, okay, well, it's a tablet, it's like a chewable, I was like, oh, thank God. Because, sir, I could not fight with this boy every day to give him more medic. Oh my God, Girl Scout cookies. I've been looking for those. Oh God, I've got to get over there. I've got to get over there. I've got to get over there because I've been looking for those because I need to put those in my suitcase. And I have not been able to find anybody who has the dang things that I just did. And now I'm going to park by this minivan, which honestly I don't want to do. Because I don't want to, oh my God, I'm cornered by minivans. I've got 2 minivans here. See, like this minivan is parked on the line, but like I'm going to let it slide because their doors slide. But if the doors didn't slide, I would be really upset.
5 minutes later.
I don't want to park. Girl, stop. Car trying to park itself. Like, girl, I ain't trying to go nowhere. So we secured the goods, we got the medication. I was actually a little surprised at the price of a nasal spray, but I'm gonna let it slide because the kid needs it. But like, what the heck? And like, my insurance didn't do anything for it. Like, scam. 100% scam. But anyway, I got my 3 boxes of Thin Mints and my box of Caramel Delights, and then I got an extra box of this new cookie. I don't know if it's new. I'm not gonna say it's new, but it's a cookie I've never tried before. But it's like really basic. Ugh, I'm so ashy. It's really basic. It is just a shortbread cookie, and so I was like, I'll try it. Why not? You know, like, I'm already buying 4 boxes. Let's just add another one. And then they're like, well, you can enter it and win 60 boxes. And I was like, girl, I know how it looks right now, but I guarantee you I do not need 60 boxes ever at one time of Girl Scout cookies because I will eat them in one day. It's not safe for me. It's not safe for me. I'm trying to get to like a stop so I can lotion up my hands because I was washing, like getting the dishwasher and stuff together before I left, and you know, why are we making your hands a little ashy? And I don't even think about that. But to hear everybody else tell it, I'm always ashy. So what's new? Nothing. I'm trying to get home without GPS, which I should be able to do because I've lived here since 2018, but I lived in this area like the longest technically. So I should 100% know where I'm going. But, you know, typically I use GPS. So this could go really good or it could go really bad, but I think I'm supposed to just stay straight. Don't really know. We're just gonna try, you know, we're just gonna try it. So this lotion is my stress relieving lotion, but I still feel stressed, so it's not working. Y'all, I have not had any peace in real estate since November. Okay, November, no peace. Like, that's what started this whole thing. And I feel a little, well, I was feeling a little lost. I was feeling a little confused. I was feeling a little hopeless about it, you know? Like, I don't understand why I don't have any peace, right? And so I started like doing church again, not because of the situation, but just because like something has been like pulling me to it. And so I was like, hey, let me just like check back in, because it's been a while. And it was like literally the message I needed at that time. Like, it was kind of weird, honestly. It was a little scary, but anyway. So anyway, it's like, you know, you're not gonna have peace in anything that you're not supposed to be in. Like, you're not gonna have peace in, like, why would God give you peace in something he doesn't want you in? And I was like, whoa, deep. So then I'm like, okay, am I not supposed to be in real estate at all? Like, I don't think that's part of it. Like, is it? I don't think it's just real estate. I think it's where I'm at in real estate right now. So anyway, I've been like mulling things over with that, and I was like, you know, something's got to give, because I'm hitting burnout and I'm not seeing anything come good out of it. And then you're telling me, like, I don't know, it just wasn't what it was made out to be from my viewpoint. And so I do feel like this space that I'm in is very temporary. Like, it's not gonna be lasting very long for me. I think I've put in enough, and it's just not working out for me. And I feel like it's better for people who maybe don't have other obligations in life, or who are okay with some of the BS, but for me and my soul, it ain't it. So but that was something that was like really paining me. Like, it was a big pain point in my life, and I mean, it still is, because I'm still in it technically, but like, I'm mulling it over. And so anyway, whenever I do feel like I said, like, whenever I feel like I'm in a stressful place, or like I'm not at peace or whatever, like, I do turn back to what I know, like what I feel comfortable with, which is like creativity. And I don't really know how I got to this next part, but I could go to Zaxby's. Zaxby's is right there. But then if I get Zaxby's, my kid's gonna be like, you didn't get me Zaxby's. I'm not gonna do it. I don't need to eat it anyway. I don't know how I ended up on this next path that I have gone down. But I wanted to know a little bit more, I guess, about like the astrology, like the stars and stuff like that, right? Like, I know I'm a Libra, but like something had popped up and it was like your birth chart, and I was like, I don't even know what that is. And it just like asks you, and like I hear like memes about people asking, like, if she asks you what your favorite colors or where you were born, like dump her or whatever. So it asks you like, when were you born, where were you born, and what else does it ask you? The time. And so I just put the information in there, so I was just curious. And it broke everything down for me. Like, I knew I was a Libra, but it like broke it down further, and then it added like where my Mercury was, where my all these things. Like, I still don't fully know all of it, but I was reading it, and it was really hitting me, because I'm like, it's literally like describing me, like it's kind of scary accurate. And so I was a little confused that it was so accurate. I was like, wait a minute. Why did I not know this before? Have I just been like forcing other stuff on me that's not really me? Essentially is where I was getting at. I asked it like, okay, based on this birth chart, because it said you can like there's some questions that you can ask it, like conversation starters. So I was like, tell me about my career prospects. And it starts telling me about my career prospects. And it's talking about, you know, healthcare, which I've been down that road. I'm not going back down it. Okay, period. It said law, which I did think about law before, but I'm a softie. I can't get hardcore. Like I can get hardcore, but like I can't be, I don't know. So also said based on my Libra sun that things that had to do with creative arts are like really strong points for me. And I was like, wait, are you like really talking to me? I just kept going with it. Like I just kept talking to it, which I know sounds so stupid. I'm aware I sound wackadoodle. I get it. But the way it was just like breaking everything down, and like I asked crazy questions and would like detailed give me information about it and like justify why I was giving that information, like clarifying why I was giving me that information. And I would ask clarifying questions. I would say, hey, explain why you keep saying this. And it would tell me deeply why. And so I took it further. I was like, okay, like I feel like you don't know anything about me, so I'm gonna start telling you things about me to see like where it fits in. And like I was saying, like I'm in this career right now, I'm giving it what I can give it, but I do feel like I'm not getting anything out of it. And I said, like, I have not had any peace, I've had no rest, like I'm at my wit's end with it. And that I had some thoughts about like different things that I was thinking of doing in life. And so I was like, rank these based on the information that you have now about me and the things that you have pulled from the stars, whatever. Look at my hair, girl, I look crazy. I was like, rank them, put them in order from what makes the most sense to what really doesn't. And y'all, it put real estate at the bottom. Go figure. And I asked it why. I said, why'd you put that in the bottom? And it said, because while you do have some skills that align well with it, it just doesn't resonate with the majority of the aspects of who you are. So then I was like, okay, let's add in a new choice and then re-rank them. And like, something was always number one and something else was always number two. And then the other things, like every time I would add, they would just kind of like trickle in between. But real estate was always at the bottom consistently. And I kept asking, like, why do you keep putting this in the bottom? Like, forget the fact that I'm in it right now and I don't feel fulfilled, but like, why do you keep putting that in the bottom? And it was like, it's still gonna be in the bottom, girl. And it just, like, I literally just kept having a conversation with it. And I know it sounds so stupid because it's literally like a freaking computer program, like talking to a freaking computer program, right? Which I feel like that's the way that the world is heading anyway. But like, I was literally just, I was having a whole conversation, and it kind of gave me some more clarity. Like, it kind of told me things I already knew, but it was like validating it, and it was giving me like actual information for why it was valid. And so then I took it another step further, and I was like, okay, is there any way that I can make real estate work? Like, I don't want to just throw it away because a computer told me. Which, I mean, I was already thinking about throwing it away before a computer told me, to be honest with you, but whatever. So it was like, yeah, if you do it like this, and this, or if you could figure out a way to go, like, maybe you don't need to be in the role of realtor. Like, maybe you need to be in a secondary role that's parallel to real estate. Like, it's part of it, but it's not like being an agent, because aspects of being an agent don't align with who I am. And I was like, okay, I have thought about that. And then it was crazier because I had just talked to my friend about it, and he was like, you need to just do marketing. Like, everyone tells me I need to do freaking marketing. And I'm like, yeah, you know, like, shut up. I know. Shut up. That's literally how I feel. And so anyway, it literally had brought up the suggestion of marketing. And I thought that was crazy, because I was like, wait, how would, like, okay. So then I started talking to it about my current setup in real estate, what was laid out to me before I like signed the dotted line, and like what's actually happening, and how it's affecting me, and it's causing me stress, and it's like causing people around me to like not want to talk to me, like, because I'm always like whining about it basically. And I was like, does this make sense? And there was like, maybe this is not the best fit for you, like not real estate altogether, but like this, it doesn't make sense. So then I was like, okay, let's break it down. Like, I know I'm not really making any money. I'm really making zero money, but like, is what it should like clarify it. So I was like, you know, like I feel in my brain like roughly I'm at a deficit. Like, I wanted you to confirm it. So I was like, do the math on this for me. And it broke it down so well. I was like, hey, I drive a BMW X5 with the sporty package. And I'm going like 50 miles one way for one showing, and then I'm supposed to do that 3 to 5 times because I can't show them. Like, typically when I work with a buyer, I'm like, let's narrow down the list quick so we can just take a day, make a day of it, look at the homes, figure it out. That has always been how I've done it. And I typically, it closes. Actually, it always closes when I do it that way. I just like put that piece in there when I was talking to y'all. So I'm like, you know, I'm supposed to do that 3 to 5 times. Then I would have to go back for the inspection. I would have to go back for a final walkthrough. So minimum, if that was the house that they clicked on, that's when they wanted, I'd be going out there 3 times, 50 miles one way in my BMW X5 with the big wheels. So it did the math. It was like, okay, based on like that average IRS cost, blah blah, like it gave me like this weird calculation. It said like something like $45 in gas. And I probably could like fine tune the number a little bit, but like I really don't know the number of like what I get per gallon. Actually, I could like find out, but like I don't feel like it. But anyway, because my battery's gonna die. So did that, and then it was like once you start breaking down the money and like who gets what, blah blah blah, you know, at this particular price point, which is my average price point that I'm getting, which is $150 in Raleigh, North Carolina, the Triangle, where the median home price is minimum $350. Like, you cannot find nothing here less than $350 unless it's a 2-bedroom townhome. Like, that's where we're at, okay? I mean, it wouldn't be like a home, it would be a town. It would not be single family, it would be a townhome, period. Would it be a good one? Don't know, but it ain't gonna be something like, it could be nice depending on if it's new construction and they have incentives, but resale less than $350 just doesn't happen here. But I'm at $150. And then it's like based on the commission and this, like you're taking home before taxes $1,300. And I was like, oh no, like I knew that, but then you just told it to me again. And I was like, yeah, I gotta go. And then I said that to my friend, and he was like, girl, if you would have told me the math beforehand, I would have told you never saw the paper. Yes, homie, I knew the math. Why am I like to the side like this? I don't know. But I knew the math. But the way that they presented it to me, they were like, oh, we don't do nothing below $350. I was like, oh, okay, I could jive with that. I could drive with that because that's the medium price. And you know, you should be having like 2 closings a month consistently. So I was like, okay, I could take the hit because I would be having more closings. But like, where do more closings? I'm getting the contracts, but then they all go like this. And it's like stuff that I can't control. And like, I've never had these issues when I ran my business my motherfucking way. Oh my god. Y'all, why did we figure out that we could put this camera right here? Like, I could talk for ages. I've been talking for 30 minutes about nothing. But it's just so fun. Let me show you the Girl Scout cookies and I'm gonna hang up, okay? So, y'all know what Girl Scout cookies look like, but I got these caramel delights, okay? And she said if I look on the side, I can see the allergy stuff, which is good because my cousin, he does have a peanut allergy, but this really just means like I don't have to share with anybody if it does have peanuts in it, which I don't think it does. She told me I could look somewhere and I was like, oh thank you, I actually do have an allergy person. Oh dang, he could eat this kind of, well, it got coconut. As in peanut, like nut, it in with nut. He can't eat it. You're right. He can't eat it. But I got these. I only wanted one of these. This is what I was really, like, I haven't had these this whole season. And so when I'm on the ship and I just want a little, you know, I'm feeling like a German chocolate kind of situation. The caramel will throw it off, but like when I want something a little slight, you know, like dang, the buffet's kind of like middle. I don't want no more pirate pizza or whatever they're calling it now. I think they're calling it Miami slice, whatever. Dang, I really want something sweet. They don't got no vending machine, no Snicker bar, none of that, you know. That's really good. And then, you know, I had to give my Thin Mints. I didn't even like Thin Mints. Like, before I met Hassani, I did not like Thin Mints. I was like, why would I want to eat chocolate toothpaste? That's disgusting. But these are so good. So, I got 3 boxes of these because these are the OGs. These are the most important because everyone eats these in my house. So I had to have them on deck. So I got 3 boxes. You're only supposed to eat 4 cookies per serving, and there's 8 servings in here. But y'all, I eat the sleeve. Oh dang. He could probably eat this. I mean, but technically it was manufactured by a shared facility that has milk, peanuts, and coconut. So honestly, I might have to leave this off for him. It looks like Cousin Katie's not sharing anything. And then last one, this is the one that I saw that I was like, I never had this before, but box is blue. I love blue. Blue's my favorite color. And they look kind of plain, and I do like shortbread cookies sometimes, so I was like, sure, why not? And this one, same thing, that shared facility, not sharing. So anyway, that's it for that, y'all. Camera's about to die. It's on 1%, but luckily it fast charges on USB-C, so I will charge it up and we will talk again like tomorrow or something. Whatevs. But this is so cool because you could like see someone here and here. So like maybe this is a spot for that. I don't know. We'll see. Bye.